In this video, I'm about to show you 15 secret home plumbing tricks that you didn't even know existed. These aren't the tips you find in a DIY book. These aren't the tricks that the hardware store kid tells you. These are the secrets that master plumbers have used for decades. The tricks that solve problems before they start. The tricks that save you money every single month. And the best part? Most of these cost you nothing. They are just knowledge, and knowledge is power. Let's get into it. Trick 15. The toothpaste trick that cleans cloudy shower heads. Your shower head is cloudy. Water spots, mineral deposits. You cannot scrub them off. You buy a new shower head for $30. Here is the secret trick. Toothpaste. White toothpaste. Not gel. Rub toothpaste onto the cloudy surface. Let it sit for 5 minutes. Wipe it off with a damp cloth. The toothpaste contains mild abrasives. Those abrasives polish the metal. The cloudiness disappears. The shower head looks new. The 1% use toothpaste. They do not buy a new shower head. They do not call a plumber. They use what is already in their bathroom. Plumbers know about the toothpaste trick. They use it on their own shower heads. They do not tell you because a cloudy shower head that looks old and ugly is a replacement sale. The 1% grab the tube. Their shower heads shine. Trick 14. The salt and ice trick that cleans your garbage disposal. Your garbage disposal has buildup, grease, food residue, hard water deposits. You cannot see it, but you can smell it. Here is the secret trick. Salt and ice. Pour half a cup of rock salt down the disposal. Add a tray of ice cubes. Turn on the cold water. Turn on the disposal. The salt acts as an abrasive. The ice knocks off the buildup. The combination scrubs the inside of the disposal clean. After 30 seconds, rinse with cold water. The disposal is clean, the smell is gone. The 1% use salt and ice once every 3 months. They spend 10 cents. They do not buy expensive cleaners. Plumbers know about the salt and ice trick. They use it on their own disposals. They do not tell you because a dirty disposal that smells bad is a replacement opportunity. The 1% pour the salt. Their disposals stay clean. Trick 13. The rubber band trick that holds your faucet handle in place. Your faucet handle is loose. It wiggles. It turns too easily. You think the cartridge is broken. You call a plumber. They charge you $200 to replace it. Here is the secret trick. A rubber band. Wrap a rubber band around the base of the handle. The rubber band adds friction. The handle stops wiggling. It works because the rubber band fills the gap between the handle and the valve body. It costs $0. It takes 5 seconds. The 1% use a rubber band. They do not replace the cartridge. They do not call a plumber. They fix the wiggle with something from their desk drawer. Plumbers know about the rubber band trick. They use it on their own faucets. They do not tell you because a loose handle that annoys you every day is a service call. The 1% wrap the band. Their handles stay tight. Trick 12. The water meter watch trick that finds leaks in 60 seconds. Your water bill is high. You do not know why. You call a plumber. They charge you $150 to tell you that you have a leak. Here is the secret trick that takes 60 seconds. Go to your water meter. Look at the face. There is a small triangle or star. That is the low flow indicator. Make sure no water is running in your house. No faucets, no toilets, no ice maker. Watch the triangle. If it spins, you have a leak. You do not need a plumber to tell you. You just need your eyes. The 1% watch their water meter once a month. They catch leaks immediately. They fix them before the water bill arrives. Plumbers know about the low flow indicator. They use it on every diagnostic call. They do not tell you because a leak that runs for 3 months before you notice it is a $300 water bill and a $150 service call. The 1% read their meter. They save their money. Trick 11. The penny trick that tests your water heater's pressure relief valve. Your water heater has a pressure relief valve. It is a brass valve on the side with a little lever. That valve keeps your tank from exploding. If it fails, pressure builds up. The tank can burst. It is rare, but it happens. Here is the secret trick to test your valve. Put a penny under the lever. Lift the lever, the penny holds it open. Water should spray out of the drain pipe. If water sprays, the valve works. If nothing happens, the valve is stuck. Call a plumber. Replace it immediately. The 1% test their pressure relief valve once a year. They use a penny. They do not call a plumber for a test. They do it themselves. Plumbers know about the penny trick. They use it on every water heater they service. They do not tell you because a failed pressure relief valve is a dangerous situation that pays overtime rates. The 1% lift with a penny. Their water heaters are safe. Their families are safe. Trick 10. The marked tape trick that shows you where your pipes are. You hang a picture. You drill into a pipe. Water sprays everywhere. You call an emergency plumber. They charge you $500 to fix the hole. Here is the secret trick that prevents this forever. Colored tape. Red tape for hot water pipes. Blue tape for cold water pipes. Green tape for gas lines. The next time your basement is unfinished, mark every pipe with tape. Write on the tape, hot, cold, gas. Then take pictures. Keep the pictures on your phone. 10 years later, when you are hanging a picture, you look at your phone. You know exactly where every pipe is. You drill safely. The 1% mark their pipes. They take pictures. They never drill into a pipe. They never call an emergency plumber. Plumbers know about marking pipes. They do it in their own homes. They do not tell you because a drilled pipe is an emergency service call. And emergency calls pay $500. The 1% use tape. Their walls stay dry. Trick 9. The orange peel trick that freshens your garbage disposal. Your garbage disposal smells. It smells like last week's chicken. It smells like old coffee grounds. You buy expensive disposal cleaners. You pour bleach. The smell comes back. Here is the secret trick. An orange peel. Take the peel from an orange, cut it into small pieces, drop it down the disposal, turn on the cold water, turn on the disposal. The orange peel acts like a scrub brush. The citrus oil deodorizes. The smell is gone. Your kitchen smells like oranges. The 1% save their orange peels. They do not buy expensive cleaners. They do not call a plumber. They use what would have gone in the trash. Plumbers know about the orange peel trick. They use it on their own disposals. They do not tell you because a smelly disposal is a service call. The 1% drop the peel. Their kitchens smell fresh. Their disposals are clean. Trick 8. The hairdryer trick that thaws frozen pipes. Winter comes, the temperature drops. Your pipe freezes. No water comes out. You panic. You call a plumber. They charge you $300 to thaw your pipe. Here is the secret trick. A hairdryer, your wife's hairdryer. Point it at the frozen section of pipe. Move it back and forth. Do not leave it in one spot. You might overheat the pipe. The heat from the hairdryer will thaw the ice. The water will flow again. The 1% use a hairdryer before they call a plumber. They save $300. They also open the faucet slightly so water can drip. Moving water does not freeze as easily. Plumbers know about the hairdryer trick. They use it on their own frozen pipes. They do not tell you because a frozen pipe is an emergency call, and emergency calls pay double. The 1% grab the hairdryer. Their pipes thaw. Their money stays in the bank. But be careful. Do not use a torch. Do not use an open flame. You will start a fire. Use a hairdryer. Low heat. Slow and steady. Trick 7. The valve exercise trick that keeps your shutoffs working. Your main water shutoff valve is the most important valve in your house. If you never use it, it will seize. When you need it, it will not move. You will stand there with water flooding your basement and no way to stop it. The Insurance Information Institute says water damage accounts for nearly 24% of all homeowner claims. The average payout is over $11,000. Here is the secret trick. Exercise your valves. Once a month, turn every shutoff valve in your house off and on. Main valve, toilet valves, sink valves, washing machine valves. Turn them off, turn them back on. The movement keeps the rubber seals from sticking. The metal parts stay lubricated. The 1% exercise their valves on the 1st of every month. They put a reminder on their phone. 10 minutes, $0. Their valves work when they need them. Plumbers know about seized valves. They see them every day. They do not tell you because a seized valve in an emergency is a disaster that pays overtime rates. The 1% twist their valves. Their peace of mind is priceless. Trick 6. The toilet paper test that checks for sewer gas. You smell something bad, like rotten eggs. You think it is the drain. You pour bleach. The smell comes back. You call a plumber. They charge you $150 to tell you your trap is dry. Here is the secret trick that costs $0. Take a piece of toilet paper. Hold it near the drain. If the toilet paper moves, air is flowing. Sewer gas is coming out. The trap is dry. Pour a bucket of water down the drain. The trap fills. The gas stops. The smell goes away. The 1% use the toilet paper test before they call a plumber. They check every drain. Basement floor drain, laundry room drain, guest bathroom that no one uses. They pour water down any drain that does not get used regularly. They do this once a month. Their house never smells like sewer gas. Plumbers know about the toilet paper test. They use it on every smelly house call. They do not tell you because a dry trap is the easiest money they make. The 1% test with paper. Their homes smell fresh. Trick 5. The string trick that finds a leak behind your wall. You hear dripping. You cannot find it. You think you are going crazy. You call a plumber. They spend an hour looking. They charge you $200. They find the leak behind the wall. Here is the secret trick that plumbers use to find hidden leaks. Tie a piece of string to a screwdriver. Hold the screwdriver against the wall where you think the leak is. Put the handle of the screwdriver against your ear. The string conducts sound. You will hear the drip. You will know exactly where the leak is. This is called a stethoscope trick. Plumbers use it every day. They just do not tell you. The 1% use a screwdriver and a piece of string. They find the leak themselves. They call a plumber only after they know exactly where the problem is. The plumber charges less because they do not have to search. The 1% save time. They save money. Plumbers know about the string trick. They use it on every leak search. They do not tell you because searching for a leak is billable time. The 1% find their own leak. Their walls get opened in the right spot. Trick 4. The baking soda and vinegar trick that deodorizes your drains. Your drain smells. It smells like rotten eggs. It smells like sewage. You buy expensive drain deodorizers. You pour chemicals down the drain. The smell comes back tomorrow. Here is the secret trick that plumbers use. Baking soda and vinegar, the same stuff you use for cooking. Pour half a cup of baking soda down the drain. Then pour half a cup of white vinegar. It will foam. It will bubble. Let it sit for 15 minutes. Then flush with hot water. The baking soda and vinegar react. They create carbon dioxide. The bubbles scrub the inside of the pipe. They remove the biofilm where bacteria live. The smell goes away. It stays away for weeks. The 1% use baking soda and vinegar once a month. They spend 50 cents. They do not buy expensive deodorizers. They do not call a plumber. Their drains smell fresh. Plumbers know about this trick. They use it on their own drains. They do not tell you because a smelly drain is a service call, and a service call is $150. The 1% open their pantry. Their drains smell clean. Trick 3. The ice cube trick that sharpens your garbage disposal blades. Your garbage disposal sounds dull. It grinds, it whines, it takes forever to chop up food. You think it is broken. You buy a new one for $150. Here is the secret trick that plumbers use. Ice cubes. Take a tray of ice cubes, dump them down the disposal. Turn on the cold water, turn on the disposal. The ice cubes bounce around. They hit the blades, they knock off food residue, they sharpen the blades. The ice also cleans the grinding chamber. After 30 seconds, the disposal sounds like new. The 1% do this once a month. They save $150. They do not buy a new disposal. They do not call a plumber. They just use ice from their freezer. Plumbers know about the ice cube trick. They use it on their own disposals. They do not tell you because a dull disposal that struggles to grind is a disposal that gets replaced, and replacement is a service call. The 1% dump the ice. Their disposals grind like new. Trick 2. The dish soap trick that clears a slow drain. Your sink is draining slow. The water sits there. You wait. It slowly goes down. You smell something bad. You reach for the Drano. Stop. Do not do it. Drano damages your pipes. Here is the secret trick that plumbers use. Dish soap. Blue Dawn dish soap. It costs $3. Squirt a generous amount down the drain. Let it sit for 5 minutes. Then run hot water. The dish soap breaks down grease. Grease is the #1 cause of slow kitchen drains. The soap coats the grease. The hot water melts it. The grease slides down the pipe. The drain clears. The 1% use dish soap before they call a plumber. They do not use Drano. They do not use a snake. They use what is already under their sink. 70% of slow kitchen drains are caused by grease. Not hair, not food. Grease. Dish soap is designed to cut grease. That is its job. Use it for its job. Plumbers know about the dish soap trick. They use it on their own sinks. They do not tell you because a slow drain is a service call, and a service call is $150. The 1% squirt the blue soap. Their drains run free. Their money stays in their pocket. Trick 1. The pencil mark trick that stops your toilet from running. Let me start with something that drives me crazy. You flush the toilet. It keeps running. You jiggle the handle. It stops. You think you fixed it. You didn't. The flapper is not sealing. The water is still trickling. The EPA says a running toilet wastes up to 200 gallons per day. That is 6,000 gallons per month. 72,000 gallons per year. For a family of 4, that is $300 to $400 you are flushing away. Here is the secret trick that plumbers use. Take a pencil. Rub the lead all over the bottom of the flapper. The graphite from the pencil lubricates the rubber. The flapper seals better. The running stops. Graphite is a dry lubricant. It does not wash away. It lasts for months. You do not need a new flapper. You do not need a new fill valve. You just need a pencil. The 1% know this trick. They keep a pencil in the bathroom. When the toilet runs, they rub the flapper. The toilet stops. It costs $0. Plumbers know about the pencil trick. They use it on service calls. They do not tell you because a pencil is not a billable part. The 1% grab a pencil. Their toilets run right. Their water bills stay low. Plumbing does not have to be complicated. It does not have to be expensive. Most problems have simple solutions. A pencil for a running toilet. Dish soap for a slow drain. Ice cubes for a dull disposal. Baking soda and vinegar for a smelly drain. A screwdriver and string to find a leak. Toilet paper to check for sewer gas. Exercise your valves. Use a hairdryer on frozen pipes. Orange peels for a fresh disposal. Colored tape to mark your pipes. A penny to test your water heater. Your water meter to find leaks. A rubber band for a loose faucet handle. Salt and ice to clean your disposal. And toothpaste to shine your shower head. The 1% know these tricks. They use them. They save thousands of dollars. The other 99% call a plumber for everything. The choice is yours. Here is one more thing before you go. Write down these tricks on an index card. Tape it inside your kitchen cabinet. When something goes wrong, you will not have to search your memory. You will not have to search the internet. You will just open the cabinet. The answer will be right there. That index card might be the most valuable thing in your kitchen. It will save you time, it will save you stress, it will save you money. Make the card today. Your future self will thank you. And let me be clear about something. These tricks are not temporary fixes. They are real solutions. The pencil trick on your toilet flapper will last for months. The dish soap in your drain will clear grease completely. The ice cubes will sharpen your disposal blades. These are not Band-Aids. These are the same methods that plumbers use when they are working on their own homes. The difference is that plumbers charge you for them. You can do them for free. I have used every single one of these tricks in my own house. The orange peel trick? I did it yesterday. The baking soda and vinegar? Last week. The hair dryer on a frozen pipe? 2 winters ago. They work. They have always worked. They will always work. So do not be afraid. Do not think that because a trick is simple, it is not effective. The best solutions are often the simplest. A pencil, dish soap, ice cubes, baking soda, vinegar, a screwdriver, a piece of string, toilet paper, a hair dryer, orange peels, tape, a penny, your water meter, a rubber band, salt, toothpaste. Every single one of these items is already in your house. You do not need to buy anything. You do not need to call anyone. You just need to know how to use them. Now you know,